Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Mike Tyson's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Isaac Frost now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson.
All right, keep busy. Opening round scheduled for 10. Teddy, I'm going to call this one a little baking soda and vinegar matchup. You know what happens when you put those two things together?
Yeah, you get a volcano, and it's going to explode. And I think before the night's over, you're going to see that.
Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Well, Tyson sees this just about every time he steps into the ring. He's up against a taller man here.
Yeah, but he also understands that once he starts getting close, guess what? That guy becomes a midget.
Lands that hook to the midsection. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Right to the head with that right. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Mike Tyson's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Scores up top with a left. Last 10 seconds.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Frost putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Little head knocking with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mike Tyson. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Big shot he just scored with. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Isaac Frost getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. And that's the end of round 2. Tyson's in control now, scores a knockdown in the last round. Teddy, you think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should, because that's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring it back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Isaac Frost, just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later, and I think it's going to be sooner, his opponent's going to see the same thing, and he's not going to stay away. He's going to get more aggressive.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Goes up top with a right hand. Tyson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Now, your mentor, Customato, became Mike Tyson's legal guardian. Going back 30 years prior to that, he had Floyd Patterson, who at the time became the youngest heavyweight champion. Were there parallels that Cuss would make between Floyd and Mike?
There was similarities. Floyd coming from Brooklyn, Tyson came from Brooklyn. Floyd had some problems as a youth on the street. Of course, Tyson had a lot of problems. They both could punch, they both had speed, and they were both guys that boxing gave them a chance to get off the street. Actually gave them a chance to have a life.
Headshot lands, was a hook. Round number 4 away, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
One movement, head movement.
Good combination by Isaac Frost right there, the jab and then the straight hand. Halfway through round number 4. Tyson's got to deal with a cut now above his eye. Scored well with the hook. Iron Mike with an iron right. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Mike Tyson's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That starts to take away some of that head movement.
Wow, what an uppercut. Flush right hand to the head. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. The big burly heavyweight Isaac Frost with a sharp left hand. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Isaac Frost doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Head movement.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Tyson's tagged by a hook. Isaac Frost impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Frost's cheek is cut, you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good looking uppercut that time. He took a go of it to the body but came up empty. Halfway through round 6. Blocks that punch. This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how he has his arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his opponent's punches to get in. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Good block by Mike Tyson. Tyson's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Come on, get focused.
And that's the end of round 6. Frost, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Great work by Isaac Frost. Too many of those punches by Isaac Frost, and this night's going to be over. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. Good combination. combination with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. This is where his opponent could use a construction hard hat. If Isaac Frost is throwing a right hand like that, it could be lights out. Halfway through the 7th round. Isaac Frost's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
No, there's two reasons for it. So one is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart in there. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving, he's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. Needs to shorten them up a little.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
This is a white.
Start of round. Teddy's scorecard? Well, slight lead here, but I'll say this. He may be up on your scorecards, but his opponent knows how to land a punch against him.
Yeah, he's found a home for that right hand. He notices that he brings that left hand back slow, so the right hand beat him to the mark.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He just smashed him with that power punch.
That'll teach him to be aggressive with a tall fighter.
Big shot there. That combination puts him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the intimidating Isaac Frost. Can he still be the big bully after being knocked down? We're gonna find out as this fight will continue on. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Keep those hands up.
When a big man can throw a sharp right hand, watch out. Isaac Frost just did that.
Cover up.
Good combination, hooking to the body with the left, and then going up top with the right. Mike Tyson's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Frost's corner is probably wondering what the answer is. So far, they haven't had it. Starting yet another round, coming off yet another round when he was knocked down. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mike Tyson. Isaac Frost jab lands well. Mike Tyson's got a way of just getting away. Solid. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.